feel as though maybe that be a little better. What's going on, y'all? Welcome all returning and new subscribers. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Aba La Bandera. Right? This is going to be, it's feeling as though it's a vibe out. But yes, we always vibing out. This is going to be a general cosmic galactic spiritual energy update. Let me, ooh, already getting hot. That's been happening quite a bit. I mean, that is an occurrence when you're channeling. Your body temperature can increase. Something about that here for someone. Body temperature is increasing. Also, with that being said, something about the sun as well. Having a better connection, communication with the sun. Very similar to when you put something in the oven, you don't allow it to sit in the oven at a certain degree or high temperature for it to burn. So this is what I mean about having a better connection with the sun, taking in the sun in doses, and it's becoming an elixir in a much different way. And someone's body temperature is increasing as far as how long they are absorbing the rays of the sun. Healthy doses, but someone's body temperature is certainly rising. Hold up. Okay. All this stuff. Okay. So let's get into, let me see what the energy is bringing in here. Energy certainly feels grounding, though. I will say that. We'll speak up on what I've also recently saw within the dream realm, someone appeared again. Now, each time that presence comes around, it's either late at night. It's something about the nighttime. So something that is to still be exposed or to come to the surface. But as I'm in this scenario within the dream state with this person, they're not realizing that I can see everything that they may be hiding. So that could be a significance where some of you, your connection to what you're capable of seeing through the dark is increasing. Because even within the dream state, there's something I can tell that person that can easily shift their perception, but it'll be more detrimental to them than helpful, because the lesson still has to be learned or in the process of learning. And then I rose up, went back to sleep for a bit, had another dream. And in this one, there's this guy who turns on Palo Santo. And I look at him and I tell him, I'm the real ancestral witch. And he just vanishes. I said, okay. So we'll see what's going on here. The power of the word is power in words, especially what you say after I am. Source. You are an ancient divine feminine, divine masculine. You are remembering. Which also reminds me that I was going to actually start your message with the Isis Oracle deck. So I'm going to get one now for you, okay? Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Okay. All praise due to the Most High, Mother Universe, Papa Universe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. To my ancestors, fairy guides, protectors, warriors. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Mama, Daisy, Olivia, and the Sin. Thank you for your love and protection and your knowledge and your guidance. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Wow. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. At the bottom of the deck, the Knot of Isis. Energetic stabilization with the Buckle of the Beloved. The Buckle of the Beloved. So we're speaking to that sacral area. The clearing out of guilt. Priestess of Sirius. That star specifically, let me get the dates. Oh, look, I didn't want it to be that far back. It's the book at the bottom. Serious. Something about Cancer 13, 14 degrees. But I just want to make sure. That's Cancer. Too far ahead. Too far back, I mean. So, Priestess of Sirius, you could have a birthday July 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th, or those dates could be of significance. Cancer, 13 degrees 6 minutes to 14 degrees 2 minutes. Sirius bestows an optimistic, broad outlook and the ability to make loyal companions, or soulmates, associates. With the star's influence, you can enjoy prosperity and success and can act as a guardian or have a custodial position. Often and without much effort, you can receive favors from superiors. The more you remember who you are and your ancient ways, the simpler life will become. Because in the power of the word, everything you say will manifest, especially what you say after I am. Okay, Source. Sirius may also encourage rebellious or daredevil behavior, and it thus warns against the danger of pushing ahead prematurely. Linked to your sun's degree, this star suggests success in business, domestic happiness, and an inclination toward the arts, astrology, philosophy, or higher learning. If honor comes too early, you might be unprepared and unable to cope with success. Frequently, you present a royal demeanor, and you are successful in dealing with the public. This star also indicates that you are trustworthy and can act as a custodian of other people's property. This is someone who I feel would have a Cancer rising, specifically 13 to 14 degrees, where you'll be amazing at real estate. Amazing. It comes across as someone that you reach such a level within your business of real estate that you'll be one of those who has ads either that you're doing yourself or someone else is doing for you, where you're giving free courses or classes as to, what's the best way or different routes that someone can take in terms of real estate, being successful as a real estate agent. The positives of this star Sirius is faithfulness, important responsibilities, joy of living, love of enterprise, successful and creative activities. Negative, the urge for freedom at any cost, misuse of power, and positions of trust. If this is a moon in Cancer, what I'm getting from this is the lack of loyalty and support of others around you, to the point that when that support is around and that loyalty and respect is around, they're still unable to see it, is what's coming through here. It's also linked to Osiris, and the star is located in the mouth of the great dog. Brilliant white and yellow binary star. The qualities, varied interpretations, connected to the moon, Jupiter, and Mars. This would be also second decan, Cancer energy, so 3 of Cups. Okay. From 13 to 14, yeah, second decan. All right, loves. So the message here of the Lady of the Stars you are an ancient divine feminine, divine masculine. You are remembering 13, could be seeing 13 quite often now moving forward. It's just a reminder that you are remembering you're going through a very deep transformation, one that you're ready for. You may have received information as to the way or what this transformation would entail, but it may have felt as though it was taking longer than you expected. It's because there's certain attributes to it that you have to develop first in order for everything to be fully downloaded. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. This came up before. Which reading? I don't recall right now. But if you were there, you will remember that This message came up before. And we pulled the message for it as far as what is taking place right now. But the first message was Source is telling you that you are remembering. You're putting the pieces back together. This is where you'll be experiencing unconditional love, both the male and female. All the pieces are being put together. Specifically, the male figure really having his cojones intact. What is taking place right now? Something significant is taking place right now. That just brought this energy of nervousness. So Virgo energy, 6th house, nervous system. You're analyzing something now. What's taking place right now is analyzation. Syrian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey in a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and an extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Syrian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. However, we can still receive Syrian light and healing assistance, even if we are still learning to more consistently come from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually. But even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her, through her priestess, Lady Isis, to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. Goddess Sirius, through her priestess, Lady Isis, is reaching to you now. She has offerings of great spiritual support and a message that there is something significant that you need to be aware of in your life right now, too. Accepting celestial assistance in unconditional love of Sirius will help you now. To receive the assistance, you can choose to surrender into your heart and allow divine love to infuse and heal, direct and unfold all aspects of your life and growth. It is total trust and surrender, with absolute faith that even unexpected twists and turns will be leading you in the best direction. That's literally what's happening right now with Mercury and Leo squaring Uranus and Taurus. Wherever you're being challenged, because square speaks to a challenge or an obstacle, wherever you are being or feel as though you're being challenged, look at that as an opportunity to grow, because that's what challenges and obstacles are designed for. So wherever it is, in whatever area of your life that you're feeling as though a challenge is presenting itself, breathe for a second, more than a second. Breathe, but allow your heart and mind to have direct communication to your higher self. This would be the best time to look into your natal aspects and get a feel for who you are. I would highly suggest the North Node at this point in terms of your purpose, because this challenge could have something to do with your South Node in terms of where you're sitting comfortable. And now it's time for you to shift, because usually when you get uncomfortable, there's a change you have to make, but it's something, it could be something that you've been doing for so long and you feel as though that this is a huge part of you. but it was just a part of the journey. It's not your entire journey. It was designed for you to take the next step. It was helping you to evolve so that way you can register this entire Syrian light energy, okay? Advanced souls are capable of feeling and receiving the high vibrational love from the Syrian star system more consciously and consistently. It can come to feel as though a perpetual spiritual sun above the crown of your head. That's what that is then, in terms of somebody's body temperature rising. So look at the North Node and the possible connections to your rising sign. It can come to feel as though a perpetual spiritual sun above the crown of your head when receiving the Syrian star system's energy, nourishing you with light at all times, causing your soul, your own soul light to grow brighter. As you surrender into your heart, your soul light will feel more and more palpable to you. The gift of Sirius flow into the soul as a cup receiving divine nectar. The more aware and connected you are to your soul, the more conscious you will be, in recognizing the bliss effects of Syrian light in your life. There's also a release of heat. The priestess Lady Isis wishes to help your soul connect with Sirius, and you to connect with your soul so that the full blessing of the celestial star goddess can nourish and transform your life, allowing its course to run true to your real and genuine divine passions. Even if you aren't sure what those passions are as yet, your soul knows, and Syrian energy helps your soul to be itself on this planet. I'm also getting there could be a shift in career here for some of you, something that you used to do that it no longer, it's the fire that in the past you used to have for it, it's dimming, and it's okay. Don't feel that you're letting yourself down because you don't feel as passionate to do something here. It's time for a change. Change is inevitable. It's beautiful. Sirius brings blessings of heightened intuition, refined soul healing ability, and closer connection to your soul and the Lady Isis too. If you have been questioning your evolution, starting to wonder if you are really just at the beginning of the path or not really in initiation at all, then this card is a divine acknowledgement of the power, light, and evolution of your soul vibration, that there is refinement and advancement there. This is not grandiose. In fact, one way to know whether this guidance is generally for you is that you will feel peaceful within as you receive the guidance. You will feel gently validated and affirmed within, not puffed up with false pride or ego. You will feel inspired and uplifted to continue with your inner work, not in the need of telling others how advanced you are spiritually. If you feel inflated or better than others in any way, this is not the guidance for you, at least at this time. Instead, the guidance for you is to realize that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and the part of you that is comparing yourself to others, hoping to find that you are better, is suffering from an emptiness within that doesn't know that you are beautiful and worthy. It is wiser to spend some time or circulate your energy filling the inner emptiness with your own acknowledgement of your worth than trying to trump others. Better to go inside emptiness until you find the seed of love and light within than to seek external appearances to make you heal. And as we know, trying is an insult to doing. So it's either you're going to do something or you're not. There's a blessing of divine grace on its way in forms including but not limited to assistance, miracles, healing, and help in mastering the lessons of any oracle you pull immediately before or after Lady of the Stars appears. One more. Divine guidance 4. Talisman of potency. Some of you are jewelry makers or creator of potent talismans. It's time for you to charge your sacred objects of power. Lady of the Stars. You have very strong healing hands. Something here about your hands. For some of you also, you have to be mindful as to who it is touching your head, your crown. Who you allow to touch your crown. Hummingbirds are also significant, I'm getting here, because this is showing up to me as a hummingbird right now. As I mentioned earlier, this energy really does feel grounding. You're more at ease with where you are in life right now, spiritually. Or you're able to see something exactly for what it is. So you're moving through the notions of things happening for you, not to you, without forcing it. That's a vibe. Yeah. You may be working more with lapis lazuli, carnelian. That's wild because those are the two crystals that just popped up in this because you have the temple of carnelian, the temple of lapis lazuli as two cards in this deck, and that's what it showed here. Temple lapis lazuli, and then flipping the page, going towards the message of the talisman of potency. Before that, well, after that is this. Those actually are the two crystals that show up after talismans of potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, and learning to bring physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. Your love for the physical world of matter is a gift to the earth too. Something, I'm reading this so fast because I don't want to lose the message that I'm getting right now. Some of you have misplaced. You thought you misplaced certain crystals. No, they out there doing what it's supposed to do in certain environments that you may have been in recently. Let's say if something or someone was attempting to absorb your energy. Some of you were carrying certain crystals in that moment, and when you reach back home, you notice that that crystal wasn't around. Not immediately when you got back home, but a few days went on, you've been looking for that crystal or something, an object. It could be a crystal, it could be a feather, it could be anything that you carry with you as a form of spiritual protection, and then you notice that it wasn't around. Because that object that you cleansed and you charged, there's a divine order to where that object is, or why you're being told right now to charge your sacred spiritual objects, which is also teaching you to let go. So you're being taught to let go. Being taught to let go. Divine guardian, protection of the winged mother. To say feathers, because people will wear feathers, but as far as carrying it in a satchel or something, or your bag that you normally carry, having that feather in there is very significant, and it's no longer there. That's definitely specific, though, because ain't everybody carrying a feather in their bag and shit. I overstand, okay? Show me. Solar plexus. Just felt it charging up just now. This is very grounding energy. I kid you not. This feels amazing. Whatever you have going on, whatever's coming towards you, yeah. Speaking of bliss, joy, yeah. Because you're remembering who you are. Source protecting you, guiding you. Protection of the winged mother. A truth is being unveiled here with Lazuli. There could be a significant conversation on its way. You may also want to pay attention. Let's say you're going for a walk. There's certain symbols that you're seeing. They just want you to pay attention. 360 looks, 360 views. Pay attention to all the symbols that you're seeing around you. They're missing pieces to the puzzle for you. Goddess of the ancient skies, something about the skies and the clouds as well. Also connecting that when your mind is clear, is the sky clear? When your mind feels fogged up, or are you seeing more clouds in the sky than usual? Having a better connection with nature. Truths are being unveiled. The revelation of Isis. Eye contact. I'm seeing someone have random eye contact with someone here. And it activates a memory. Show me. A lot of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. We have committed. A source hides you like the great you are, because there's something here about evolving further so that you become the great that you are, not like the great you are. Committed to realigning yourself, going through very deep transformation. We have the Lord Shiva, okay, which brings forth the forgiving nature, eternal light, inexhaustible forever, Kundalini awakening of 7 energy centers, half open eyes. See, again with the eyes. Something about doppelgangers. In terms of certain energies that you disconnect from, And you're noticing that this energy either shows itself through a feeling or through someone's appearance. You're having a revelation, what I'm getting more clearly about, a revelation about a certain energy, because there's a resemblance in certain people that you know, and you're figuring out what that energy is now due to the resemblance of different people that has come across you. I don't know if any of y'all have had that experience where you connect to certain people and some of them are resembling each other, whether if it's a family member, a co-worker, or whatever, an associate. And there are certain features that each of these people in different areas of your life have, but they share the same energy. And what I'm speaking to is something that you are letting go because it no longer serves you. You're seeing the truth that is being unveiled. What you're seeing is the true face of these energies. This is the way it is. Spiritual connection. May 24th to the 31st, Roy Star Aldebaran. Spring season. 9 degrees of Gemini, constellation of Taurus. This Roy Star energy brings forth clear mind and thoughts on paper. It is in the bull's eye. It speaks to honor, intelligence, and courage, as well as deeper wisdom and higher truth. It is the position of the silver gate where souls descend to earth. After Gemini, you have Cancer energy, the womb space, the mother, the home. And it's through that portal that energy comes through, that the human comes through. Souls descend to earth. Shamanic journey. I'm telling you, power in the word, manifesting the way you speak in 1 year or from a year ago, from this moment. Karmic lesson. Look in your journal, your notes, your photo libraries from a year ago from today. There's something about, for some of you, seeing a picture or a journal entry that you may have, or some notes that you may have. Or if you have Snapchat, you know how it pulls through these memories that you have. It may not even be of today, but that could be one of those situations too within the year. Where you're at now is manifesting from something you said from your recent past, from the past. Let's see, what else? Take that spiritual bath is at the bottom of the deck. Wow. It's coming through as a bath that you would make with baking soda to prep yourself for a spiritual bath. So that way you're not moving in a way that someone would that doesn't wash and just puts perfume on. So pre-cleansing the body before the spiritual bath, baking soda does that. Greetings, Pantera Soul Fam. What up, E? What's so funny? Couldn't even tell you. But here we are, giggling and shit. What's going on? Okay. What else? You wanna know why? why I feel as though this is happening. Because, all right, let me see. Just pay attention to the expression that I'm having. It's this is why the giggles are coming through. There's no words for it. It's just observing, and then the responses from the body language. The language is the body right now. Okay. Lunar eclipse came out. I'm seeing April 8th. It's showing me April 8th. Something is literally being cleansed from the moon aspects of yourself, your subconscious, also having to do with relationships, polarity, cycles, changes. Who's at the bottom? Past life. What's good, love? What up, though? It's literally it's 3:08, but East Coast time, that would be 4:08. Well, Eastern time. I didn't even peep that right before saying 4:08. So New York could be of significance, or Eastern time zones. You could have Pluto in the 4th. Chiron there too. Chiron in the 4th. You're not afraid to heal. Now, you're not afraid to heal. I mean, with that Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius, with that type of guidance, speaking of 4, that's July 4th energy. Yeah. Sirius is connected to, that date is connected to the star Sirius. Okay. So this is what was coming up earlier too, as far as situations that you were encountering. Let's say you were in the process of moving out and getting your own spot, right? And there was situations that you were dealing with prior to attaining that space. That once you attain that space and you're in this grounding state, a lot of these situations that you were connected to come back, but you're responding to it differently. And this is literally clearing out a lot from your past. So much so that there could be certain people that feel as though, let's say this is someone you separated from, a lover, right? And this is where people have to be mindful when people say, I will always love you, but the shit is not working out. That in itself, that's still an energetic cord that they're having towards you. Now, depending on where you are at energetically and the way you receive that, because that because if someone states that they love you, but a situation doesn't pan out the way it should pan out in terms of someone expressing that love, is because there wasn't communication about a love language. You know, where the love language wasn't respected. And I was watching this post earlier today that Coach Stormy had posted in regards to her being in love with her person, and it's clear as day. And that's the way I see it as well, in terms of, to love somebody is to respect them, and to respect somebody is to love them. And when you respect someone that you love, it's not that you're forcing yourself to make them happy, because in relationships, you're not here to make anyone happy. You're supposed to, not supposed to do whatever you want to do, but I feel it'll be more conducive for all parties involved that if you are adding to someone's happiness, not making someone happy. And then certain people may have this notion that, oh, you want me to do this to make you happy. No, sweetheart. That's not the point. And some people have issues with, you know, listening to what's being stated to them in order for there to be a partnership that works out between you and another person. So be very mindful as to those situations where people from your past let's say with this Mercury retrograde, you're having a conversation and you hear from them where they say, oh, I'll always think about you, I'll always love you. Be very mindful of that. Make sure you clear your energetic space from that, especially if it's someone um that loves to play games. Just to put it that way. That they're all about playing games. And they may not see it as such because of their pride and ego that gets in the way. 3:13 on the clock right now. So definitely handling situations from a higher perspective. Once you're in your own space or your own, this could even be just a different mental, a different state of mind. Doesn't have to be a physical move. But you could be noticing where you're having this shift and the way things used to affect you doesn't affect you that way anymore. And others of you, you have reached a point where you're doing exactly what you had set as a goal a year ago or within the year. And you haven't fully stepped into the reality where you can really enjoy it. And from now, if that's you, enjoy your life, love. You set yourself up to have a level of success at a certain moment in your life, and you're there right now, and you haven't really celebrated yourself fully. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate that moment. You know, shit, kudos to you. You did what you said you was gonna do. You know what I mean? So I'm congratulating you. What's this? Thoth Tahuti came out. Wednesday could be of significance. Second deacon, let me see. Baal. Looking upon the outer form things, outer world as real and as the source of life, understanding and existence, instead of seeing formless spirit, divine mind, as a true God and as the one reality standing back of all manifestation, is suggested in judgment of God. Ball. Somebody dropped the ball with you. That's the message there. Somebody definitely knows okay. That also came through earlier too. Now, I'm saying this, don't place yourself in a position where don't place yourself in a position where you know, it's very easy to say, yeah, see, this is what you get. But someone who fumbled the ball with you they're going to be regretting it to it's not going to be pretty. But that's also going to awaken someone who is connected to you that same energy was blocking. It's something about the past energy and where you're going next, that if you didn't close this out and you ain't learned that lesson, that shit over there is going to keep repeating that shit over and over and over and over again until you got the message for this one to unlock and say, this could be an example of someone randomly coming to you talking about, I've always been in love with you, but I already knew what you were experiencing in the past and I didn't want to intervene with that. That's different from what I was saying before in terms of a person from the past that had the opportunity to be with you and experience that love with you, but they kept fumbling the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? So, work, career, someone could be more focused on that. Someone may have been the energy that you may have exchanged with someone probably was better when the person was still working on themselves, that when they reached this financial stability, you saw the change in them. Basically, when people let money change them in a way that where certain people forget where they come from type of vibe. Because yes, money is going to change you for it should change you for the better, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what they're speaking to right now, where someone allowed the money that they're receiving to get in the way as to the way they're connecting with people. Their love for self is misconstrued in some way, shape, or form having to do with this work career. Got the body of a goddess, 1048, 2248. Through the suppression of limiting beliefs, one exercises the strength of attachment. Okay. And it's showing me 10 again. I just felt that heat through the heart chakra. There's a disconnect of the heart chakra here for that person. Yeah, the love for self is misconstrued. And the way, wow, okay. Now my left eye is throbbing. Clear out the foundation of all beliefs and re-energize your soul in accordance to a heart as light as a feather. 333-444-111-222. Examine the ancient creator, your holy parents speak. It is finished. Chosen one, it is finished. This is speaking to your journey on the planet Earth, planet Kai. You're evolving here. Someone is forcing themselves to feel grounded. There's two different groups in here where people are, those that are truly grounded, you don't have to force it. So those that are forcing it, there's something around you. What's this? Get to know your human design. Specifically digestion. What's the best way for you to digest your food or to have your food? Whether if it's around noise, whether it should be, you know, in a quiet space. Also the way you respond. Some of you are picking up on a reflector. A reflector, human design, where the moon cycles are important as to the way you manifest. North Node and South Node showing up there. That's a lot. Let's see what else. This came out. Waxing Crescent. Courage moving forward. Faith. Let me look at this moon energy. Aquarius 13 degrees right now. What planetary hour am I in? Yo, this has been happening quite a bit. It's the sun hour again. There is nothing to go back to. Aquarius 13. There's nothing to go back to. The past has become a phantom. You are propelled forward into the great unknown, but it is so easy to become somewhat desperate and out of context. So much depends upon how you interpret the fact that you are strictly on your own without a personal history or heritage to fall back upon. Is this real opportunity or a strange fate? It is very hard to tell the difference, as it all becomes ambiguous, paradoxical, very mixed. This whole journey on this planet is a paradox. Where do you go from here? No easy answers anywhere. Perhaps the only thing to do is to acknowledge and move with this radical opening and to put no interpretations on it, assuming nothing at all. Or if you can welcome multidimensionality with truly open arms, it might well turn out that the future was never supposed to be as the past. And that becoming so free does provide an open access channel for what needs to happen. To come through a jump ahead of the last moment, synchronized with evolution beautifully. Courage to move forward and faith. Although we're in the waxing gibbous phase approaching the full moon. What's this energy source? You know exactly what was going on up in here. What is it? What is this? What is this? It's something about someone regretting fumbling the ball. Know that. Some of you can sense that. Just don't sit in that energy for too long. Why don't sit in that energy for too long? Because someone could be projecting energy towards you for reasons as to the actions that they have taken were the correct steps, but this is an energy of someone who's not ready to evolve and balance out their karma. So some of you are someone's karmic lesson when it comes to commitment. Okay. You and this energy is having aha moments. Inevitable aha moments. Show me what this is. 3:27 on the clock. Blessings and love, everybody in the chat. Hi, loves. Show me. There's nothing to go back to. The past is a phantom. See, now this is giving that type of energy you would see in a movie Some of you have been telling people that you feel as though your life is a fucking movie. Well, in this instance, with the Six of Cups in reverse, this speaks to past life, a lover of the past. It came out in reverse, and this energy has to do with something you're no longer going back to. I'm telling you, in some ways, it's a strong no to the past. Very strong no. Courage, moving forward, faith. The strength card speaks to courage too, because you're following your intuition now with a beautiful dose of logic. So and speaking of your life as a movie, now what they're showing me is you literally going into this bubble of certain relationships. You have people that are outside that bubble, or people within, let's say, the 3D realm, and you enter the 4D to connect to these certain relationships where people of the 3D know about these situations. They may get a glimpse of it, so they may actually see the projection of this person in human form, but you enter the 4D of these situations because it got something to do with your past life, for you to remember that you were ancient, divine feminine, divine masculine. You're a light bringer, big Lucifer energy coming through now, which means that your mind's eye is open, which is why you can go through different dimensions and why you have been saying your life is a movie. Because when you step into these situations with these frequencies of the past, you enter a different realm. That person is also aware of the realm, but they may not be well versed in terms of the etheric essence of it, but they know why they're there. Maybe not even fully too. And this could be a situation where you may not feel supported along your spiritual journey with these people, because you know that they may be experiencing certain things in their life, and if they were just to take the moment to do more of the work to evolve, that they can literally release themselves from these chains. Whoever that's gonna make sense for, it's gonna make sense. But now that you release that, you're fully in the 5D as to the energy that this planet is on right now. Show me more about this energy source. Give me more with the what's this? Why this 8 of Pentacles was here just showing itself. Virgo energy, Sun in Virgo, first deacon. Empress, 10 of Swords. For some of you with the 8 of Pentacles and the Empress, because this could be a manager of some sorts, but something about there's an energetic tie between you and this person, or their energy, as to why you're in that position. That could be, that right there would be someone who's changing their career. There's a lesson you've learned, a karmic lesson. What's this 6 of Cups in reverse? Some of you are moving very quickly through these dimensions, because I'm feeling it. You're moving. You may have been having a lot of dreams of elevators and stairs, of going up and down elevators and stairs. Yeah. What's this 6 of Cups in reverse? The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It literally, and then the 7 of Wands. There's nothing more to invest in this situation of the past. You putting your foot down on this, protecting yourself, setting boundaries, or respecting your boundaries, respecting your boundaries, reanalyzing the boundaries that you've had, and actually, you know what I'm saying, not letting anything or anyone step over that. The Six of Cups and Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this is literally speaking to no longer investing in anything of the past. And this is where the regret comes in, as far as those energies of the past, where they are still giving you that energy, but it's to a point where they played themselves because they had an opportunity to acknowledge your presence and really, you know, make a partnership do what it do. This is going back to that karmic lesson of commitment. What it takes for this to grow. Because this speaks to planting seeds, and now you're analyzing this one pentacle here. Is it worth it? Because if it is, you saw the Eight of Pentacles show up. You'll continue to work on that. That it develops into the Nine of Pentacles, where you could even be in a partnership where the independence is there on both sides and it works beautifully. What is that? Interdependent relationships. And then to the Ten of Pentacles, full-on emotional support. 10, there goes that 10 again. Some of you may have been seeing 10, 10. 1001. For some of you, that 1001 is showing to something that's reflecting back to you, a lower nature, lower dimensional vibration. Show me more about this. Six of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands is looking ahead. Someone stepping into their life purpose, knowing exactly who they are. See, this is what I meant. You got the black key, the black key. The black key. What the fuck is a black key? What's the black key? That's crazy, because now they're saying the black hole. The black key to the black hole. This is why the past is a phantom now. Doesn't exist. It's been swallowed up. Oh, shit. Okay. So, instead of saying that which has fumbled the ball when it came to you regretting it, it's speaking to you forgiving a situation or a person and sending it back to its original source, which is the prime example of sending situations love, once you express your anger, because we're going to keep it a stack, there's a lot of emotions that flow through this human body, this human vessel. Doing whatever ritual you have to do to protect yourself. Because once you do that, you turn up the voltage on what it means to send healing to a person. Because once again, think of the journey that you were experiencing to heal. That shit is brutal. The healing journey can be fucking brutal. It is brutal. So now imagine selling that healing to someone who fumbled you and they're not prepared to do it. And you have stepped into a position where you have fully aligned to that Lady Isis, star of priestess of Sirius energy. And nothing can intervene with the way that you are, first and foremost, communicating with source and sending back energies back to source that no longer serve you or serve this planet. Because some of these people got some strong evil entities around them. And these evil entities don't even want to go back to where they came from. It's the energy of someone not having access to drama or problems, and they don't know what to do with themselves. They have to make something a problem for them to be alive. So feeding off of energy, it's been sent back to where it came from. That's the type of shit that make people go crazy. Telling you. That's that type of shit right there that make people go crazy. Not wishing that on anybody at all. But this is why it's important to know thyself. If you know that your role out here is to be this evil entity, you already know that you ain't gonna have much time here on this realm. Especially when you approach someone who is of a elevated source. Spiritually highly ranked. Whether this is you or an ancestor, you or this ancestor that you have this connection with, you may not even realize how strong and how highly ranked they are as far as being a sorcerer. You may have found yourself recently isolating yourself a lot more. Because you don't want nobody to cross you. You just don't. Because you're going to respond to the situation one way, but the energies that protect you in the unseen energetic sphere of you, they move differently when it comes to protecting you. Source is hilarious. It's similar to seeing somebody walk and they trip over nothing. Especially if you're in a situation where this shit used to happen so much back in NY, especially the BX. Somebody would look at me some type of way, and I'll smile and say, "How are you?" And then all of a sudden, wherever they walk, it source allows me to see them trip over air. I say, fuck are you? You're following the guidance of your soul, because you see how this Queen of Wands is looking at this sunflower? That's going back to that energy of someone's body temperature is rising because you're reconnecting with your soul. Your body temperature is rising because you're reconnecting with your soul. People underestimate that because the ego has been at the forefront for so long. You've mastered certain experiences and you're observing what those experiences are. You've gained a lot. And now the ego presence is noticing who's the head honcho. The ego is no longer in charge of you. Speaking to that formless spirit, the divine mind as the one. The ego knows that your divine mind, that formless spirit, has become the leader of this mission moving forward. So don't force yourself to ground yourself. Analyze what's creating this combative energy as to why you're forcing yourself to ground yourself, because that's what this is speaking to. There's something about the past that no longer exists that is being projected, and that goes into, are there people in your life that resemble each other that you no longer have a connection to? What have you noticed about these energies? Greetings, Bandera Soul Fan Fatima. Welcome, beloved. What else? What's after the Queen of Wands here? The Star. Yes. Speaking of that Syrian energy. Yes. Reconnecting here with your star family and putting things to rest that no longer serve you. And you got the, look at the energy of the stained glass. It's someone praying, but it does give the energy of the Six of Cups image too. Stained glass. Your vision is different. You're seeing it differently now. This is strongly speaking to what's for you will be for you, and you don't have to worry about it leaving or going through these immature tests of you wanting to evolve a situation, but the person is still in this past mindset of you and the way you're going to react rather than respond to it. It's time to heal. The healing is here. This also speaks to healing, resting. You're going into another phase, so you're resting right now. What's after the Star? And this is also sharing your light with the different social group here that you can build with for the long term. Also stepping into your humanitarian efforts with the Star. The Death, transformation. What's at the bottom of the deck? Page of Swords. Someone new is coming in that they may have been watching you these past couple years. This is speaking to that person who just says the way they feel about you, and this is the last thing you expected. It's the last thing you expected. Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries showing up here. Death Star. Speaking to the light bringer. I'm also getting here from that. Page of Swords. With the Death card. A younger air sign. This could be a younger Aquarius. Or someone aligning with the social group of people that they can have a conversation of minds, but they could be younger. So this could be people with Pluto, Virgo, Leo generation, Scorpio, having conversations with Pluto and Sagittarius, Capricorn generation. Shit, that's huge. If a Pluto and Leo. Because them right there. Woo. They're set in their ways and traditions and what brings them joy and what they see as creative, and a lot of the things that a Pluto and Libra or Scorpio would do, they may side-eye it. especially if it's Pluto and Scorpio and a Pluto and Leo person. But the Pluto and Scorpio person may teach this Pluto and Leo person a lot, where that person has no choice but to evolve. Let me see. Show me this. Nine of Swords. Six of Pentacles. This is balance, equal, give and take. Sleepless nights, anxiety, overthinking. And what fell on the ground is the Ace of Swords. There's so much that just happened just now. Okay. This energy here with this Queen of Wands, this is the protection of someone's ancestor here. You're being fed, again, with the yellow solar plexus energy, the increase in someone's body temperature, a different connection to the sun, and anything that has messed with your emotions is going through a process of judgment. Especially if it placed you into a position of anxiety, sleepless nights, psychic attacks. That's over with. And what triggers this is the fact that you step into absorbing the frequencies of the Syrian light. When you step into that unconditional love, everything that was against you and your purest intentions is coming through with love, that which went against you, doesn't matter how far back this was, I'm also getting now. The truth is being unveiled because the Ace of Swords speaks to the truth. I'm telling you, it's something about resemblance of people, different areas of life, different moments of life. Let's say you have a family member that you feel as though that there's some type of vendetta or some past life spiritual karma that's going on, and there could be people that you meet along your journey, and the more you evolve, is something is coming through. As the more you evolve, when you see someone that resembles that person, it's a marker as to what you're clearing out, how much you've cleared out. Or what area of your life you're clearing out this energy from, based on the season you meet this person. That's either a doppelganger of this family member that you have. Now, you're remembering so much as an ancient divine feminine, divine masculine, that you have awakened this divine guardian, this winged mother energy here. Where is my occult cards? Give me a second. Let me see. I'm telling you, somebody's going to regret something here. Look at that. Because even if the person that fumbled you attempts to block you out, you're being placed in a position where you're going to be known on a global worldly stage where they're going to see you. You see this other version of yourself that they'll realize, fuck, I had the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, get to be there with this person. Or some, you know what? So some of you may also have been feeling that certain people are around you based just because of what you know. 353, what you know or who you know, not necessarily for you and appreciating you. Clout chasers, basically. And let's say to them, you haven't reached a point where, to them, you haven't reached a point as to the reason why they were around you. You start to see their true colors. And then this is when the energy begins to shift for you. So you put these situations to rest. You see the energy, even if it chooses a different host. Yeah. So much so, I'm so glad you said that. So much so, their appearance shows up in somebody else. I'm smelling iced tea. I just smelled iced tea. 354. With a lot of lemon. Now I'm seeing a rocking chair. Show me divine guardian, protection of the winged mother. Show me. Show me. It's the Four of Swords, which came out with the Star card. 66. Simeis. Simeis. Let me see. This is coming through as an archangel or an angel, being that it's 66. It's an angel. Manakel. Psalms 38, verse 21. Let me see. Simeis appears as a valiant warrior riding upon a goodly black horse. He rules over all spirits in the parts of Africa. His office is to teach perfectly grammar, logic, rhetoric, and to discover things lost or hidden and treasures. He can also make a man appear as a soldier of his own likeness. See, there goes that resemblance energy. Astrologically, the spirit signifies physical and moral imperfections. He governs 20 legions of chief infernal spirits, but more inferior than himself. This is the servant demon for those born February 8th to the 12th. February came up yesterday too. And the Kabbalistic angel that rules this demon, Manakel. Manakel means God nurturing and maintaining everything. Those born under Manakel will unite all the good qualities of body and soul. They will bring about friendship and goodwill among all good people through their pleasantness and sweetness of character. Astrologically, the spirit signifies knowledge of good and evil. Manakel appeases the anger of God and heals epilepsy, governs vegetation, aquatic animals, and influences dreams. Manakel is the sole guardian for those born 9:40 to 10 p.m., the moral guardian for those born May 24th, August 4th, October 15th, December 26th, and March 8th, and the physical guardian for those born February 8th to the 12th. Psalms 38:21. Forsake me not, O Lord. O my God, be not far from me. Asking the higher self to remain close. It awakens this divine guardian here. The divine guardian, Manakel. So that your experiences moving forward are nurtured and maintained. Which is why now the past becomes a memory, but a memory that also vanishes. Show me the energy of this past person. Show me the energy of this past person. Show me the energy of this past person here. Knight of Pentacles, 69, 66, 69. Okay. De Carabia. Knight of Pentacles. The energy of the past person. Let me look. This one is also an angel. Ruled by an angel. The Carabia appears as a star in a pentacle at first. Definitely Knight of Pentacles energy. So Virgo. Or someone you saw in a dream state. Doesn't have to be a Virgo, but if the message about this past person is resonating, you're seeing them in your dream state quite often. And I would say since the portal of the Lion's Gate, so from the 26th of July, appears as a star in a pentacle at first, but at the command of the exorcist, he puts on the image of a man. His office is to discover the virtues of birds and precious stones. Remember? Something significant is happening. I'm telling you, yo, okay. That's speaking to that. We're speaking to the person of the past. Some of you, okay, as far as going through different dimensions, so some of you here, right, with this message, is showing that you had a certain talisman or certain spiritual object that you feel has come up, that you don't see it anymore. You feel as though it's missing. but it's sitting on a ley line or a location that has to do with you bringing balance back into yourself, balancing out the karma. Now they're saying a ring or rings, misplacing rings. His office is to discover the virtues of birds and precious stones, and to make all kinds of birds fly before the exorcist, singing and drinking as natural birds do. This also, the spirit signifies fines and unfair cost. It's to serve it for those born February 23rd to the 27th, and its ruling angel name is Rochelle, which means Rochel, which means God seeing everything. This angel, or those born under the energy of this angel, will be distinguished in law in their knowledge of the customs and the spirit of laws of all people. Rochelle finds lost or hidden objects and knows the person who has removed them. Ain't that some shit? 4:04 on the clock. So even if that object is even if that object is not to come back to you, this is where this angel comes in and protecting your frequency. Better yet, you thought you lost this object, but it's energetically around you still, but you'll find it once it's time for once this work has been done, in terms of bringing your energy back to you. Because there could have been something, you could have went somewhere, and let's say you lost a crystal or a ring or a piece of jewelry, or an object that was sacred to you. It's something about the last place that you can remember you having it. Even if that wasn't the last place, there's something about that energy, that area, that person or people in that energetic space as to why that moment triggered where you may have lost this sacred object. Especially if it's rings. When you lose rings, your demons protect you in whatever energy or wherever you may have felt as though you misplaced it. You've been talking about objects this entire time. And Rochelle is the sole guardian for those born 10:40 p.m. to 11 p.m. The moral guardian for those born May 27th, August 7th, October 18th, December 29th, March 11th. And the physical guardian for those born May 23rd could be significant. February 23rd to the 27th. Psalm 16 verse 5, the Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintaineth my lot. The Lord is the head of the household. The head on your house, on the body. So anything attempting to absorb someone's ideas, mindset, energy, being taken care of, cleansed out of your energetic space, spiritually cleansing the energy. Ugh. Winged Mother. What's the message here? I'm looking right at it. And the card under it that's peeping through. Some of your hair could be this way right now. Revelation, truth unveiled. DC could be significant, or as initials, DC. Or for some of you, a CD. You randomly came across a CD. $408 now. I'm seeing someone, a couple people having conversations about, remember when we used to listen to CDs? Why that's significant? Somebody probably in that group. That you no longer connect to. Spiritual cleanse from that energy. Spiritually cleansing from that energy. Let's see. Rebirth, surrender. Deliver all that is out of your control to the Most High. Be ready to shift. That's sending the energy back to source. You got the black key to the black hole. Black horses are also significant. Well, Sagittarius is the gateway to the gods. 9th house. Higher knowledge. You could be a manifestor in human design. Speaking of human design, that came up earlier. Human design or projector. Human design or projector. Manifestor or projector. Manifestor, the pioneer, speaks life into existence. Communication is key. Happiest on your own, but you also thrive with support. Message of the Winged Mother, Divine Guardian. Projector. Be very wise with your energy. Learn to wait for the invitation. Transcendence through discernment. You must love what you do to align with success. Projector energy. You could be someone who has a connection to the Order of the Blue Rose or Melchizedek. The truly awakened heart. Powerful being of divine light. Possession of occult keys. That's the black key, the hidden key, that which you cannot see. Occult, it's blocked from your vision. It's hidden. Possession of occult keys to human salvation through knowing self. Infinity, eternity. Original DNA codes for the human collective for Earth. And then you're what someone will refer to as the sun people. Pure consciousness of love and wisdom. 1 to 5 days. The truth heals, brings forth a paradigm shift. The sun people, look at this. Ancient Kemet. Shadow work. Paris, something about this most recent Olympics. Having all of that energy in Paris definitely sets off a different vibration. We have Lady Nada here, which is the energy of the High Priestess, Temple of Self-Transformation. Also, Lady Nada is a member of the Karmic Board. The 7th Ray, Violet and Pink, Atlantis and Citrine, also significance. You may have been seeing 999. Chiron's message, that which has wounded you has great potential to heal you. karmic family. So something here about a resemblance for sure. Wake up, your soul is rising with the frequency of the planet. Moon order, removing thyself. Balance is key. Patience. And here we got the real message. Source hides you as the great you are until you realign with higher selves. We had the previous message that was on with the term like in it. I kept that in the deck because it does give me an a view as to what the energy is for the collective, if you are stepping truly into your purpose or you're tippy-toeing. The next thing here is this the belief system that allows your soul to thrive with someone else's opinion adopted as beliefs, family, and spiritual cleanse. That you got family and karmic family that shows up in this thing here. Karmic lesson for sure. As it relates to commitment, you could have Pluto in Libra, Pluto in the 7th house, where your views of significant partnerships stems from your family. So some of you, when it comes to this object, you may notice things come up missing when you get around a certain group of family members. There's a familiar spirit that looks upon the outer form things, outer world as real and as the source of life. Baal. Picking up all of these cards now. 'You're no longer holding the heart for certain situations that at one point were near and dear to you. Door to value, you see your value now, 4-4 and 31, 4-4-4. A lot of assistance from the spiritual realm here. Yes, a lot. Definitely going through a rebirth here. .417, the Emperor and the Star. You definitely got spiritual power and authority. Message from the hidden realms. Split the deck. You got water spirit, emotions, memory, and life force. Mountain goddess. High vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind, 28, 43, 28. open as the lotus. Flowering spirit, revelation, again, and maturity, number 25. And the liminal dance, delicacy, fragility, transience, ley lines, once again. The meditation, 25, 26. The meditation, peace, relief, sanctuary. See? And the sacred journey, introversion, seeker, self-knowledge. The dolphin caller. Oh, that's some song. That's the Syrian energy. Because you have A and B, whales and dolphins. Huh. Sonar activation, telepathy. Meditation is bringing you answers here. Meditation is bringing you answers. Or you could just be journaling, or recommended to journal while listening to the sounds of dolphins. Oh yes. More crown chakra energy. Dolphin caller and the dawn watcher, 1513. Caretaker, guardian, and support. Speaking of vision and the mind's eye opening, you see the dawn watchers, mind's eye open. That's a reflection of you, though. Some of you are seeing the clarity of... Did my screen just glitch out like that? Notice how often, let's say, you're reading something while also listening to something in the background. And you read the words "you deserve," and what you're listening to says "you deserve." That's your cue that your activation, your perception, and the way you are calling things into your life is very sensitive at this time. You're sensitive to your vortex, where your manifestations dwell. You're sensitive towards your vortex. You have the dolphin caller, and then the dawn watcher shows up. Break of dawn. Right before sunrise. Doing meditations right before sunrise, or seeing the sunrise. "28 days of seeing the sunrise." It'll help you to change the cycle. Y'all give me a second. Must hydrate. Bombita caché. Catape, ahí así está como Mambo, Venezuela, Miami, Santo Domingo, Catape. Oh no, man. Okay. I am returning. Just a moment. Okay. Let me get some more messages here. 42. Tree of Souls, Collective Wisdom, Kinship Group Library, and the gathering of kinship groups. Kinship showing up twice here. So things are showing up doubled again. Revelation, kinship, revelation and kinship, kinship revelation. Kinship revelation. Kinship revelation. Show me the energy of this kinship revelation, source. Full moon in Aquarius, that does speak, Aquarius does speak to social groups. Kinship revelation, show me the energy here for the collective. Community, yeah. 7. You're about to receive support. Life is getting better, baby. Door to romance. Ooh. Ooh. If you're single, you could be meeting the love of your life. Deciding to go to a function where there are groups of people, or just literally, let's say, going to the mall or wherever you want to go where there are groups of people. This could even be a networking event that some of you are going to. A new community. Some of you could be joining a course based on what you enjoy doing, and you could meet somebody there. Door to romance. 33, gathering. There's definitely a gathering here of masterminds or ascended masters or seers. Number 41. Future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. Something you saw in your meditation. Is something here you saw in your meditation that's coming to fruition, love. Okay, let me see. Show me. Journey. The man holding the coin. Seven and two, a 9. This person made their name. Somebody's name is Ariel. Male or female. Someone's name is Ariel. Or you could see that on someone's shirt. It's that you're on the right path towards the door of love, unconditional love, receiving that, connecting with someone, kinship, magician and the mirror, 53. Magician and the mirror. They're also a magician and your reflection. A lot of angels are popping up here. Now you have Raphael, Ariel, Raphael. Initials AR 38. Heart chakra. Someone you allow to get close to your heart. In the past, you didn't trust anyone to get to your heart because you didn't have enough trust with your own heart. Now you've overcome those karmic lessons where you're able to allow your heart to be in this activated state. You connected to it without fear of having to go through a lesson you went through in the past. Revelation, kinship, revelation. Kinship, revelation. My eyes just got teary. Kinship revelation. Oh, God. Nobody cares. July 2nd, 1973 is coming through here. The sun, definitely summer energy. Why is this envy card even here? Or that could be the kinship revelation too. What is this? Why is this here? Why is envy even here? Somebody you used to work with, mental prison, or somebody you work with. Why is envy even here? Because now that I'm raising up that energy is to remove you. Why is it even here? That's real ballsy of an energy. Why even here? Why are you even here? Show me. What's this energy? Don't hide now. Show me. They get away from the collective. 433? Yeah, show me. Boss up now. Why is envy here? Lovers, a Gemini, That's the Lover's card. However, speaks to a decision. Someone's not happy with your decision from 2015. 2015. July 2nd to the 8th, 2015 could be significant. Distant horizon. This is giving that Page of Swords energy too. Where you may feel as though that somebody blocked you out. Nah. Yo, why are you here? 434. Why are you here? Why is envy showing up here, Source? Obviously, let me read on it. So, occupation. Again. As far as possibly someone you work with, or someone envious about the work that you do, the way you work. That's someone nosy that don't got nothing better else to do. They don't got nothing better else to do. Show me. Change. They're not feeling the way you changed. This could be somebody who's in a relationship with, for some of you females here. 33 coming up again. This could be someone older with the official person under that. Six is showing up, and so look at this shit here. False person, thief, official person, concerned with the mature woman, number 6, 24, thief, 6, 22, 33, 66. We already saw 66 is what you're being protected from, as far as the occult message was coming through. The energy that I'm getting is not to entertain these envious and jealous frequencies, because once you really look at how far you've come and where you're at, it's just, but why though? But it's rhetorically asking why. You don't care less. You don't care at all. Forget care less. You don't care at all. But again, this is the projection energy. Someone's really, they need to go find something else to do. Let's get clear about this. Let's get clear about the 7 of Cups. This is that you're seeing them in the dream state. They thought they had options, decisions, choices. You was giving them 100 while they were looking at other options that were 20s. All these other options, you are the sum of all of these options. You have the entire package. Yeah, this is someone that's watching you from the sidelines, looking at you with an evil eye. So much so let's say you randomly have an issue with the coworker and you wondering why the fuck that energy is working so hard and projected its envy towards this coworker. Enter this coworker as a host, and now they're looking at you all types of crazy. But it ain't actually that coworker. You evolved into this higher self level that you can tell the difference when it's a person or when it's an energy. Now let's say you've done the work to get rid of the energy and this person decides to keep on going with that frequency, then that's literally them. That's them as a person. Someone you had a strange occurrence where you are settling a dispute with somebody in a different area of life, and then you go to work or go somewhere else, and there's somebody that you normally connect with beautifully, then all of a sudden the shit just switch. But it doesn't last more than 24 hours. You'll know that that's that spirit traveling. Another instance would be in that same scenario. Let's say that person that just switches out of the blue but continues that energy, or they're part of that lineage or that frequency of the energy that you have to clear out. Well, there's just someone that has a way of communicating where you work at, because occupation is here. Choose your battles wisely with the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. Someone is instilling fear because they don't have an active or grounded root chakra. Someone who instills fear doesn't have a rooted ground chakra, a grounded root chakra, because the demon of the root chakra is fear, anger, fear rather. There's a difference between letting something be known and instilling fear. Let's not get that twisted. Venus and Scorpio with the Seven of Cups. There could also be someone that is envious of your energy because you don't hide the level of intensity as to the way you don't tolerate bullshit. Ace of Cups. Well, that's obvious. You're entering a relationship or connecting to groups of people. This is speaking to that clout chasing energy where people were just around you in the past because of what you know or who you know. And source wouldn't allow you to fully open up those gates as to the connections that you have, the network that you have, because you had all these other fake ass phony people around you. That the moment that you began to fully step fully into your purpose, Queen of Wands energy, people might have felt as though that things that you were doing is the reason why you have these connections, and thinking that you're doing stuff that's taboo, or you shouldn't be doing this and this, that, or whatever, and this is why you have these connections. That's the part of them that you have to see to get them out of your space, your energetic space, so that way you can move forward. And now they're realizing through the stories that other people are saying about you or of you, that you've been a source of inspiration or been helping them out, and they're learning a lot from you, this, that, and the third. And now this person is looking stupid as fuck in that corner, hating on you, still watching you, getting inspired, but they're hating on you. That's a tough pill to swallow. Just express gratitude to that person. If the collective assisted you in some type of way, just be upfront. Get your ass into the maturity shit and say thank you and move on with your life. Shit will go a lot smoother for you, instead of you sitting there hating on the collective, side-eyeing the collective, evil-eyeing the collective. Get your shit together. I'm just speaking to the energy for you. Don't even worry about it. Because for what? Because Evil Line, the collective, I'm not even going to ask you if you're all right because it's evident that you're not. Because somebody's doing what they supposed to do and about to be 444, 443 right now. Doing what they supposed to do and you hating on it, man. 444, they gonna love you or hate you if you do or if you don't. So collective, just do you. Just do you. Just do you. Look at that, the Justice card with the Chariot. Chariot fell on the all on the ground. Somebody keep having car troubles because they keep side-eyeing you. That's what this is. They karma comes quick. Something goes off with their car. Every time. Or they always, when they want to be on time somewhere, they showing up late. Traffic just hit them because they causing traffic in their own life. Wanting to cause traffic in somebody else's life. What is wrong with you? I don't even want to know. That was a rhetorical question. Don't be coming for the collective, yo. Five of Wands under that. They claiming they want to work with you. That shit is over with, though. World card, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, 5 of Swords peeping right there. Collective, your life is all is well, and these entities are trying it, and it's an insult to doing. They don't even know what to do because it's whatever they're projecting. At one point it used to work, not anymore. They're literally running out of fucking options. That all they can do at this point is show love. I'm telling you, there's gonna be certain people that may pop about the woodworks on some thank you for what did, and you know the truth about these energies and these people. They don't know, you know, with the Dawn Watcher, the dolphin calling the Dawn Watcher, that you've been watching and listening to all the shit they've been saying behind closed doors in this envious ass state. Some of them will save their own ass by, you know what I'm saying, expressing that gratitude. Others of them are going to sit right there and just continue on the path of just messing up their own life. That's their business. For some of you, this could even, some of you females, this could be a man that you used to date. A petty ass man. They could be a water sign where they don't got that emotional intelligence. It's a King of Cups energy in reverse. I'm picking up on there with that. Look at this shit. In reverse, Happy Family comes out speaking to emotional element of water. And it's the number 4, which is the Emperor. I'm telling you. Some of y'all, this is literally I don't get it. I feel that's the weakest shit ever. Ever. For I don't have respect for weak masculines. I don't. I really don't. The fuck? No. No, 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 no. Yeah, Archangel Uriel energy coming through here. See the patterns that people don't want to see. That puts them into this state of lack of emotional intelligence because they don't want to see the patterns. So you're not going to understand the answers or the resolutions that's going to bring you to this portal or this port of emotional intelligence. Ignoring the intel or the information that you are absorbing that no longer serves you, but keep bottling it up and wanting to project it towards somebody, that shit gonna fuck them up every time. Especially if who they're projecting it towards is on a different level, because wherever they're projecting it to, if that person is projecting it towards someone in the 3D and this person is constantly in this 5D, 7D energy, that's their ass. Especially the higher you evolve, whatever energy is being pointed towards you that doesn't resonate with your frequency, that energy is going full force, and it's gonna come back 10 times faster, wider, expansive, more expansive, at a different, higher rate. That when it comes back to where it came from, they ain't gonna know what the fuck hit them. But they should know. It was themselves. They brought it on to themselves. There's no fucking way. I want to say you can't be that damn dense and dunce, but the shit is real out here. It's just... I'm telling you, you're going to be victorious regardless. This jealousy this envy is coming from a certain community here. 720. That's third deacon Cancer. 4 cups. Why you may have been feeling discontent or just the lack of love. Cancer energy, 4th house does speak to family. Again, that family energy is coming up very strongly here. It's the 3rd time. You had family, karmic lesson, committed, happy family card in reverse. Stay on your path. You'll be victorious remaining on your path here, okay? You're always being guided and protected. That's not even an orb, but it did come across as one in the screen. But these are the 3. So 33s, seeing 33 is your cue, baby. Not this. Come on, man. Gotta be better than that. The mountain goddess comes out. Number 28. Yep. Power of the mind is going to bring you victory. Remain in that high vibration, being mindful of what, being mindful with that which you want to occupy your mind with, not these weak frequencies and low vibrations that just are aiming to trigger you. You already gone through the changes and evolution you have to go through. Some people just want to remain pawns of the game or the board. Just want to remain pawns on the board. You just shuffle the deck. Kinship showing up here again. Somebody's nose itch, I'm telling you. Somebody better off just apologizing. They don't have to apologize to you, to themselves. And stop talking shit. I need to stop talking shit. That made no sense. It ain't fertilizing none of their ground. Show me. Within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. You got the number 7 here. Also have number 7 here as the community. See my face? See them 7 rays of light right there? Lady Nala, part of the member of the karmic board. Within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. That's giving 7 of Wands energy. People can't stand when you in your light. That's okay. Let them not stand that. Because I ain't got time. They didn't want to come out. They ain't turn around, so you either. Somebody doesn't want you to spread your wings. I felt that shit. Somebody don't want you to spread your wings because I felt the way my arms wanted to come out of the chair. Somebody can't stand. They want you to stay seated. I tell you, I read everything. There's a way to read it, though. There's a way to read everything. And just enjoy life. People are constantly forming geometric shapes with movement. If you can see them, you'll see them. Oh, you will see them. Especially if you got Mercury and Sag. Oh, shit. In Virgo or Gemini, oh gosh. Mercury and them signs, not saying that any other sign, but that's just what I'm picking up on. You're able to see and make those changes. Mercury and Pisces too, the mutable signs. Mercury rules mutable signs. So you could have a sun sign in those mutable signs as well. 4, 5, 6. You're ascending to a higher level. That's the unfoldment here within a matter of days. 4, 5, 6. Fortress. Fortitude, staying power. Stubborn, sealed off, aloof, prepared, backbone, endure, lasting, ready for anything, determined, unbreakable, true grit, what it takes. Developing true grit. True grit to do what it takes. Ready for anything. Castle. Fortress and a castle? Excuse me? And this is a 6. You have Aquarius and Sagittarius that shows up here. Fortress, 1 of Aquarius. Castle, 6 of Sagittarius. Recognition, position, pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, isolation, the old guard. You may want to watch that movie. Great fucking film. Timeless. Castle and a fortress. Within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. Let's say you have, this will be an example. So when I moved to this location, there were literally 3 people who wouldn't pick up after their pets. And literally, through the time I've been here, I said, Source, you know the way my energy is set up. Either get them to pick up their shit or get them the fuck away from me. Well, They wouldn't pick up their shit. However, within 14 days, was it the month of June? This was around the time that Supercell recently came out. Supercell 1 came out. All three of them motherfuckers moved out. Back to back. I said, are you fucking kidding me right now? I said, you know what? You're not kidding, but thank you. Every single one of them who wouldn't pick up after their pets moved the fuck out. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Not like that. As that. I said, not just one, but all three of them moved. It's almost as if all of them carried the same energy. I kid you not, all of them. I wasn't expecting the one that lived right across me to move, because it would have just been, actually I didn't expect the other two, the one above and the one across, to move. The one on over that way, I had a feeling that one was gonna leave, because I wasn't playing with them. I wasn't playing with them. It was a lesbian couple. No shade to lesbian couples, but I wasn't playing with them. They was fucking nasty. So I see that. I said, you know what? This is why I know when you do certain work with your natal chart and certain symbols you want to place in certain houses as far as what's going on, it works. Literally works, because I sure the fuck was working with that third house, which has to do with neighbors and neighborhood. I said, bring balance and respect to this area. This is a beautiful area. Man, I saw all three of them move within a matter of 14 days. I said, okay, here we are. I'm telling you. This is why this envious energy, working on the behalf of the collective, I'm not playing with that. Nah, I'm not playing with that. That evil eye is no joke. I don't play with that at all. That's why I went off the way I was going off. And the fact that you got fortress and castle, your home is protected, your body is protected right now. Just because you're here, because my intentions is set to, you know what I'm saying, for people to go into a space where they can do whatever it is that with their purest intentions of love coming from that heart space and them connecting to that they'll be able to do, and not feeling that you can't do it because someone's going to take advantage of you. Fuck all that. I know what I came here to do, and I'm going to do just that. It's time for you to go? Go. All three of them, though? The only reason why I wasn't expecting that is because I know the vibes of this area, and you would feel as though people wouldn't leave this area for a while. Man, I played Shango right out there by that window for several months. So fortress, building protection around you. Within a few days, a situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. Something's about to shift here. And it's to bring abundance into your life, joy and abundance into your life. wherever you got 8th house or whatever zodiac sign is your 8th house, connect to that so you can connect to your ancestral witch abilities. You can't be afraid of the intensity, though. You cannot be afraid of the intensity. Oh, shit. Shout out to Mama Medusa. She beautiful again, whipped the serpents in her head. Youth, mutable. Speaking of Mercury and mutable signs, breaking free, rebellious, on the verge, finding self, strong-willed. You got 7172, 737, 77, 21. This is definitely a spiritual closeout. Archangel Michael closing this out. Yeah, it would be. What's let me see. What is Hebrew though, right? Archangel Ariel is actually a virtue, not an archangel. He's a virtue. It's a virtue. And when it comes to virtues, they're known for their control of the elements. Some even refer to them as the shining ones. In addition to being the spirits of motion, they also assist in governing nature. They also assist with miracles. They are also known for their work encouraging humans to strengthen their faith in God, your higher self. Michael or Michael will also be a virtue. I feel as though actually Michael is part of the hierarchy of the powers as far as the levels of the angels, defending against evil, defending the cosmos, but also humanity, power over the devil in order to restrain the power of demons. This is one of those readings you could just fast forward it and just whatever message is for you, you pick up on whatever's for you. Because we've been over here for a minute. I don't feel the not being guided to stop. So I'm just doing what the energy is guiding me to do right now. Because it's giving me the vibe of even if someone is not watching this right now and they're part of the collective, they could be experiencing something as I'm saying it and we're clearing out the energy. That's the way this shit be going down. Be going up. Happening soon as I say that. Now I'm seeing someone's journey or direction changing, a delay as a form of protection. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. Something is changing sooner than 7 days, within a few days, and it went to happening soon. It went from 7 to 6. Someone could be traveling towards you. You saw this happening already, though. You might have told somebody this, that someone is moving towards you. Happening soon. I can easily look into the tarot and just find out exactly, but let's vibe. Let's vibe. Pillory. Open dishonor, humiliation, finding fault, punishment, abusive, shutdown, caught public ridicule, and mockery. Nowhere to run. Serving time, vulnerable. This is 5 of Aquarius, and 1 of Aquarius, fortress. Backbone, ready for anything, unbreakable. This is not humiliated, being humiliated. It's not, no, that's, whoever thought that they will be able to do that and were thinking of doing that soon, I wouldn't suggest it. Especially the way that Chariot card came out and it dropped. I wouldn't suggest it. Especially as I just said, someone's path is going to change. A delay. I'm telling you. Checkered flag. Where do you see this? Race car events. Signaling the end. Final chapter. And it so happens to land under envy, by the way. You can't even pray for this energy to cease fire. Even if you wanted to. Why is this coming out? And we're in the position of being in between envy and happy family. And I'm asking why this is coming out. 5-11 on the clock. Hierophant, justice. Now they're showing me the death card with the Pope pastor praying to the figure of death not to bring death. Anubis has been popping out here for a reason. I mentioned the 8th house for another reason. What is that reason? Well, you reached a point of your spiritual journey where you're tapping into higher frequencies, which means that you are applying when you know better, you do better. You're not wasting time with people, their low vibrational mindsets, verbiage, body language that they feel as though you cannot read or decipher. Sap. Why is this happening? Needed materials, essence of life. They needed your essence of life, blood, for vitality and their life force. Sap. Why is this happening? Well, they were wanting to take from your energy by placing you in a state of sadness, fear, guilt. Someone that you used to be in a partnership with, a team, working together as a unit, crew. The symphony is off. 33 again. Sagittarius, Taurus. With the Sagittarius energy coming through here, this could be people you met after the age of 18 or people you went to college with. After 17. Because you could be a freshman in college, 17, yeah. Or even younger than that. But if we're speaking to the moment you enter college, this could have to do with those group of people. Doesn't have to be 17 or 18 because you could be younger than that. Person of water. And I said this energy is coming through as we are in the middle of envy and happy family. And before happy family came out with this number 4, masculine energy, we were speaking to water sign, a male water sign. For some of you, women could have a friendly, flirtatious nature where there could be a group of masculine speaking of you. They better watch their mouth before they shit fall off. Woo-wee. That Mars Aries just kicked in. 5:15. Sure did. Fuck. So that face I just made just now had something to do with the dream I told y'all about. And if the girl let this group of dudes take her bicycle, she not about that witch life. She's a fucking imposter. Why is this here? That's why I made that. That's why I made that look just now. And this is speaking to people wanting to be around you because what you have access to, what you are knowledgeable about, you know what I'm saying? Clout chasing. Flag on the play. Double flag. It's too many cards in here for shit to be, you know what I'm saying? For it to be aligning that way. What's the, how, I mean, well, then you have this great old Yah energy, thunderstorm. Power, this is what I'm saying. I suggest they don't play. Power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, triumph over evil, conflict, fierce, booming, conflict, opportunity to overcome. And the 5 of Scorpio card in tarot is the 5 of Cups. My thing is, this shit is nothing. I'm gonna keep that shit to myself. Then chocolates at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's gonna attempt to sweeten and butter you up. No, you're fucked. You did everything that you could have avoided a long time ago, but you kept going on with the fuckery, okay? So now your goose cook. You have to eat from the plate you serve yourself with. chose the selections. You chose to move this certain way towards the collective. So eat up, preppy. It used to elevate their mood when they used to absorb your energy with this chocolate. Elevated mood, celebration, fine dining, yeah, fucker. Now, go eat what you've been serving yourself and what you've been serving to the collective, thinking, feeling as though, oh, I got you. No, you got yourself. You got yourself. Yeah. Because that NP card is so annoying. I'm not even going to hold you. That's why the energy is coming through this way. Well, we're clearing it out. As I'm saying what I'm saying is the whole point is to clear it out, because you should have known better, or you didn't know. Or no, it's not that they didn't know any better. They chose not to. And why I say they chose not to, how much fucking information is there on the planet, on different platforms, whether if it's a book, everybody got a fucking cell phone. So you can easily search for some shit and find some shit out about what to do or not to do. Granted, not everything you can relate to as the truth, but this is where, when you know yourself and you really connect to the shit that has to do with you and mind your business and figure out you, this could be a Pisces. Then you won't have this issue with the collective or 12th house energy. Hidden enemy. Undoing yourself from hidden enemies. People that don't mind their business. That reminds me of Matt Rife when he asked this lady, what does she do for a living? Or what did she study in college? Something to that effect. And she said business. And then he comes back and tells her, does this have to do with minding your business? I said, fuck. That was perfect, because, and he a Virgo. That was a Virgo response. It surely was. It surely was. Because she said Virgo men are the worst. It was that post where she said Virgo men are the worst. See, the thing about Virgo men, they are naturally, Virgo, nature, earth element, sexy. Naturally sexy. They have this feminine quality. They may not express themselves as being overly feminine. No, I'm not saying it to that extent. I'm just saying they have this, you can just sense, because they have the most amazing walks. Like these would be the type of men, these would be the type of men that when you see them, they're well put together. Very similar to a Capricorn, but you can tell a Virgo from a Capricorn. Because a Capricorn will come across slightly as a Aquarius, Aries type of energy. But a Virgo male, and their polar opposite being Pisces, Virgo men are going to have a lot of females around them, or have a connection to a lot of females. That's the thing with Virgo and Pisces men. They'll tend to have a lot of connections to women if they're a masculine. And you can't be insecure wanting to date a Virgo or Pisces male. Nah, it's not. Oh no, just step away. Don't even. I would even suggest you talking to a Sagittarius male, okay? Because my sign, the men, fuck, fine as fuck. But at the same time, they love their freedom. So just say it. Now, Taurus men. That's Venus. So, because they're polar opposite of Scorpio, they may carry that mysterious energy where you may not even know what they're thinking as far as what they want to do next with you. But when you know, you're going to know. And it's either you stay there or you take your ass out of there, because that's the Hierophant energy. They're going to come at you with that Hierophant frequency, especially a high vibrational Taurus. They're not going to play about you. They're very picky. Taurus men are very picky. People think that Taurus men be... Don't let CB and the old version of Jadena take you somewhere else, because they have other placements as far as moon and rising, then, you know. But let's say if it's a Taurus with a moon in Aquarius, shit, he may have access to a lot of women very easily. But is he entertaining all of them? No, probably in the cut, just observing everything. Probably just be in the cut, observing everything. Now, the way this energy is coming out, right? This could be, let's say, whether you are a male or female, and when you're around a group of people and y'all all are out, and you know how when you go out, there could be someone who is highly attractive that everybody in that group sees as attractive. But you do the least amount of calling in this person and they come directly towards you. And this might happen every time when you're out with a group of people. And you're just now beginning to realize that the reason why these people are no longer connecting with you or having conversations with you, because you be taking the light from this entire situation every fucking time. You could definitely have a Mars in Leo or Leo rising. Always the main character. Sun, moon, wherever you got Leo, as far as sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, rising, Leo, or fifth house of those planets, objects. Yeah, you will be that person that don't feel no type of way if people are not inviting you to situations, because they don't want you still in the fucking shine. That's listen. Why did we even go up on that tangent? Listen, I don't fucking know. Spilled milk, boo-hoo. As we was just talking about mutable energy, Virgo, Pisces, spilled milk. Let me see. I know this shit don't say no fucking regret on it. Yeah, it do. I'm not gonna say I know it don't, because it do. But it do. Somebody really sees you as the goat. You can see the 5 of Cups and the goat in the milk. Look at here. The goat and the person walking away or looking at spilled milk. You see it? But someone's also walking away from a situation or a person that is carrying Hathor's energy. They have no choice but to leave the past in the past now. It cannot be changed. I'm telling you, that regret shit. Let me see. Let me pull some tarot cards. So Mother Lode, Hathor. Hathor's coming through here strongly. Mother Lode with Virgo. There's 3 5s and 2 6s. Show me spilled milk. What's this? Bending up, wash. King of Swords, washed. Aquarius. sees the future. Aquarius sees the future. 5 years ahead of the collective, usually. Minimum 5 years. A conversation with an Aquarius, if you if you tapped in, that shit is hilarious. Because they'll take you there. They'll take you there. 529 Aldebaran energy. Gemini. Could be a Pisces. Speaking to that Pisces energy too. Why my nose running out? Ace of Swords. Either for some of you this has to do with the Pisces or hidden enemies. We got the Queen of Wands here at the top of the deck. And then the Two of Cups. Your legit purpose, you may have North Node in the 7th, is a relationship, a committed relationship of equal give and take. And then you got the Six of Cups. This would have to do with remembering your ancient ways, not connecting to your egotistical ways of this single-minded, practical world. Show me the Hangman energy. Come on, what the fuck? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They was extremely unsupportive. And your guardian that's been watching this each and every day before the sun rises, this would be an energy of someone who knows they're in a situation that they're no longer supposed to be in. And each day you rise up attempting a different option or tactic to make the situation work when the shit is dead. It's been dead. It's been dead. It's time to heal. Star, it's time to rise. Rise through the darkness, because you can only see the stars in the dark. You can only see the stars in the dark. What's this? The Magician. As above, so below. The only thing you're missing is to see the lack of support, because as far as the tools that the Magician has access to, you've been neglecting what you've been seeing, your physical reality with these 10 of Pentacles, the lack of support. And these are not even, Pisces or 12th house will come through as hidden enemies in this energy as far as regret. But you can see it. You know exactly what this is. You've been ignoring it for a while because you were probably saving somebody from regretting the moment that they, don't no longer have access to you. That shows how deeply connected and how strongly you're connected to your heart chakra. That's what someone would do when they're tuned into their heart chakra. Someone who is about to mess up the reward from learning the karmic lesson. Okay, mess up the reward that will come to them from learning that karmic lesson. That's the way this would appear. It's on some, you wanted to change the direction of their fate through the destiny or the destined choices that they look at the fucking 5 of Cups right there. I'm telling you. You see? See it? Ain't that shit the same? I feel, collective, that as far as you have access to, that if someone receives you for all that you are in their life, the rewards that will come from that. But when they don't see the lesson, it's basically you taking their 6 acres, The universe is going to give you their 6 acres. It's going to give it to you because you did what you have to do, and you know, and fulfilling your role in that person's life. Hold on, because that's I'll be right there. Okay. Let me see what's behind the 5 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. And the reason why I was speaking to someone regretting fumbling the ball, because this is exactly what came out in the pre-shuffle. It was this and the 5 of Cups right after that. And then you got the Sun card here. It's not that you have trust issues. People that you may have been dealing with and finally handling had trust issues. Because the Falcon represents trust. You have to trust that it's going to fly back to you. What's below? Magician. As above, so below. What's it pointing towards? Let me see. someone reestablishing their power from an overstanding. And then you have the Knight of Cups, which is Pisces again, though. Give me one more for this Emperor. Show me what this Emperor energy is. Five of Pentacles. Get the way this is showing up. The Hangman, Enlightenment, 33. This is someone that's someone knows their life path 33, or recognizing what a life path 33 is, and the role you collective had along their journey. I'm also getting a life path 1 here, 4 as well, or 6. Definitely this person could be a life path. Why has been coming up life path 6? Because that would be the lower frequency of a 33. They didn't receive the enlightenment as to where, because they're holding on to something of the past. Speaking to that someone's influence of connecting with other people, karmic lesson, karmic family, the lesson hasn't been learned yet. At least not fully. With that 4 again, we mentioned the Emperor with this happy family card. Some of you were in this situation very, very deeply into this, wanting to assist someone, and you called on, you know, your divine guardians, and they're taking you out of this, and this message is making it clear to you as to why you have to get out of it. There was a lack of balance here. 10 in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. No matter how much you put into this, you're still going to be feeling left out in the cold with this person. So much so that you would do certain things or avoid certain boundaries you had just to see if this would work out. Some of you, this message is letting you know that that's what you have to stop doing, because you did that's a waste of your energy. That's definitely a waste of your energy. Right? Let's pick this up. It is done, so it is. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Temperance, 7 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Thank you, Hidden Realm. Hidden Worlds. Compassion, 10. Unconditional love, 34. Awaken in reverse, number 1. which makes it still a 1 though. Compassion, awaken, believe at the bottom of the deck, number 4. What you believe stems from what you know. You're not going to awaken until what you believe stems from what you know, and not believing to know. You can believe something because you know it's already happening. Communicate your passion accordingly. 11. That's 11 there. Cosmic connection. Some of you may have been seeing spiders too. Your senses, your spidey senses are very sensitive. You may have been experiencing touching objects, and static is happening quite often. Be still. Yeah, look at that static in her hair type shit. You're still upgrading. You haven't awakened from your upgrade yet. But you'll recognize when you do, because you'll have more compassion for these situations of the past. Which is where that rhetorical question would come from, envious energies. But why though? You don't need an answer. You know why, but it's just knowing that you have this cosmic connection is just, it's not the best idea. Don't stop yourself from walking your truth. You have a cosmic connection. Some of you may not be around the proper setting or group or community for you to express yourself. That is your cue to actually create a channel, create your own platform, and speak on what you know. You'll be creating or attracting those who resonate with your message. I picked these 2 cards up. Well, I picked up Cosmic Connection with Walk Your Truth, came out in reverse, and it landed right next to Awakened when I placed it on the table. I wasn't being aware as to where I was setting this. So you're not aware as to where you're setting your intentions, and it's causing unnecessary lack of validation when you are there to validate yourself. Back being in that innovative spirit with what it is that you know, and sharing it. Again, for some of you, this has to do with building your own platform. Some of you are holding back. You have celebration here. You will be celebrated, but you have to plant that seed for it to grow. Show me compassion. Show me awaken in reverse. Walk your truth in reverse. Cosmic connection upright. This fucking community, I'm telling you. Three of these cards have the number 8. The first one is imagine. Compassion was clarified by imagine. Neptune, awaken in reverse. Number 1, clarified by poised. Number 48. Number 12 or 3. You haven't awakened to your level, your own level of creativity. Was preventing you from that. Walking your truth, 35. Walk your truth in reverse, clarified by to be fair. Dimming your light, 38. Cosmic connection upright, clarified by community, number 8. Look at these two. Ooh. How far is it though? Remember where I was telling you about the hummingbird, but look at the wings. That bird and this wing on this side of her head, very similar. Charge, sacred objects of power, talisman, potency. Avoiding walking your truth, stepping into your truth because you want to be fair. This sounds as though it's coming through as perfection, waiting for the perfect moment. There could be certain tools that you would want to have just to, let's say you are wanting to start your own channel. You could be wanting to have certain tools to be ready, but you're prolonging your process. Poised, clarifying, awakened. Be still showed up. So this poised energy, as far as you not awakening to the cosmic connection that you naturally have, is simply due to you overthinking the connection you actually have. Don't block yourself from utilizing your imagination. Because when it comes to what it is that you are developing or manifesting, you are the one imagining it. You are the magi of what it is that you're creating. And this will help you to communicate, is what they're showing me with compassion. Communicate your passions effectively. It's time for you to step into full force, full power of creating, weaving your own realm within the realm that you are experiencing life as a human. You have a lot to show and teach or remind and help the collective to remember who they are. Some of you just have to do with children as well. This children's book author, Co-Create, came out. and serendipity. The moment you co-create with the universe and the cosmic connection that you have, serendipitously, it'll bring you your community. Being fair. Because some of you have a story to tell where you don't want to offend certain people, but people play their role in your story. So you don't have to directly mention certain people, but it's your story. Don't refrain yourself from telling your story because you don't want to offend someone. Mending. Flexible. Mending and flexible. Allow yourself to just flow with the download you're receiving. And some of you, it's on some, it's time for you to come out the closet type shit when it comes to your abilities and what you came here to do. What's holding you back, you're allowing it to, and it's time for you to stop doing that. You may have been wanting to, mend a situation with someone. This is coming through as a sister or a cousin, but it's not something for you to mend. Attempting to fix something before it breaks you, because it's not to be fixed by you. It's preventing you from walking your truth. Very fragile. Because this level of flexibility on an egg is very fragile. An egg is very fragile. And this is placing you at a fork in the road. This is where this will come through at. The spider or tarantula. In the spirit deck, it speaks to crossroads. Let me get it. I'm going to look at it because... Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Okay. At a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In the upright, you're refocused on your attention. What had me pause is the similarities of what's up above here. And it's coming through as the womb space or the sacral, blocking one's creativity, a block of one's creativity, guilt. Yeah, there's something that your story is your story. What you're avoiding, you may be more helpful in telling your story than not. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, as an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. When you're in balance of this tarantula energy, you follow your intuition. When you're out of balance, you tend to hesitate or over-intellectualize, and to bring into balance daily journaling. Look how similar this is. Now, this also speaks to the witch's head, as far as the spider or black widow shaped constellation. At the edge of it, there's a witch's face. You may want to research that. Look up spider constellation, and it has something to do with the witch's face that you'll see in it. Is it that one? Which direction are you going to take? Because generally that's what the witch essence speaks to, knowing which direction to take. Greetings, love. When you cross the road, you'll enter the land of milk and honey. And it'll bring you more peace. The piece to the missing puzzle, a change in the wind, trust in universal law, and the fates. Wow. Follow the yellow brick road. There's no place like home. The decision you have to make is easier than you're placing on yourself. Let's see. Regeneration coming up after mending. Something's going to end regardless. I'm telling you, you're avoiding something that you take in the path that would feel as though you're taking a risk. Will put you on track and you no longer delaying yourself and placing yourself back on track, because this is going to end anyway. Whatever it is, this is that you're mending and refraining from walking your truth and awakening is going to end regardless. The yin. Yeah, this could be with a feminine energy here. Truth be told. And when I saw this card come out, I was reading this message from it. Truth be told. You want to be fair about a situation, but truth be told, you being fair is being fair with yourself, balancing out your karma. All that glitters, number 16, isn't gold. You know this already. You have a deep knowing about this already. You've been going round and round, 7 and 7. And then another 7. 25, 43, 7. It's time to clean it up. I'm telling you, you gotta close this shit out. Round and round, deep knowing to the sea. It's time to go in a different direction. And a matter of fact, there go another 7. That's 4 7s back to back. This is why this ending is inevitable, because spirit is on it now. Mending is 7. 52. What else in here is 7? Because shit. Seven years old could be of significance too, as to why you're unable to let it go. Because whatever interference you had between the moment you were born into this realm up until 7, which is developing your spiritual body, any interference you had and clearing yourself from that interference and knowing yourself, anything that came with that as far as what you would connect to by allowing yourself to move from the frequency of the interference that would happen from 0 to 7 is being cleared out. That's why this is ended regardless. You're already okay with the decision that is uncomfortable for you to make. That's another thing too. This would be an instance of someone looking for more reasons as to why the decision that they're making is the proper decision. But you're only going to be wasting your time looking for more situations. Flexible and fucking fork in the road came out together. Holding a stance in this situation is keeping you at a fork in the road. Never ending story. You may want to watch that film. We've been doing this over and over and over again. And it's something or someone that you have a conversation with. You'll see the growth, but it's one thing to take a step back and go backwards, but when this person goes backwards, they go backwards even worse than from the moment you've been speaking to them as to ways that they can evolve. A decision hasn't been made because this compass of this heart and this time capsule is pointed towards the middle of yes and no. And the first card that came out was compassion, number 10. And this is 10 with 37, 8, 9, 10. And awaken, number 1 in reverse. You want to be fair, but being fair dims your light. Look how faded this fairy is. Let's see, love. Let's see what the fairy message is to you about this situation. What's your suggestion, fairies? Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. And then the same type of energy too. A higher power is coming to clear this out for. because it's been observing what you've been going through. 494, it's time to end this situation and bring you towards your treasure or treasure island. You've been receiving a lot of synchronicities, message in the bottle about this conflict, about this obstacle, about this challenge. Chaos and conflict, 33. One of those messages could be 33 and 44 about what you're overthinking here, blocking yourself from your serendipitous co-creation with source. Okay, when it comes to your cosmic connection, another 9 here. Wow, higher power is right there. Higher power is right there. Remain loyal to your heart. That's 30, 35, and 35 in this cosmic connection thingy over here is walk your truth. Be loyal to your heart, not someone else's heart. That could be blocking you from doing what you're supposed to be doing as far as your mission. Sometimes, you know, there are moments where you have to accept where people are not going to fully support your purpose and your mission. That's okay. Don't stop yourself from, you know what I mean, stepping into what you came here to do. 223, 14, 15. What else, fairies? What else? White. Oof. Flourish in reverse. You don't want to learn from this experience because this card represents the lotus flower. Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Is avoidance here. Avoiding that which was at the hidden depths that's no longer hidden. That was blocking you from awakening, walking your truth, and flourishing. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat or adjusted habits here. That's going to allow you to walk in your truth. So this could be you day by day, daily, exercising, walking your truth. Precious time, Bridget energy. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. And wasting others' time could be sharing the wisdom you've gained. This owl showed up 4 times. Here, 5 times. Here, to be fair, truth be told, loyal heart shows up here twice. Wisdom and precious time. It's time for you to look at the bigger picture because an owl can move its head at least 286 degrees. Some of you know someone's intentions because you can hear their heart. You have a connection to your heart, which means you can hear and sense the vibration of someone else's, and you know someone is not being truthful to you. And it's given this 3 of Pentacles background in here too, that you may want to bring with you along your journey, but it's going to be blocking you from truly speaking and walking your truth. Because you know there's certain things you may say that they may not have stepped into that can make them feel some type of way. If there's anything that you're doing and it has to do with your purpose and your mission, and you have people around you that if they are tuned into what it is that you're doing and they, you know that they'll feel some type of way, just remove them out of your life. But don't stop yourself from doing what you have to do. Especially if your intention is not to, you know what I'm saying, directly come for them. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with the challenge and protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Don't look for somebody else to care about what you're doing. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. And I feel as though you are ready now. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around you in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. You'll get a confirmation about this. I'm getting, if you come across along your feed a picture of northern lights, or if you're dreaming of it. Aurora borealis. If you're seeing images of that randomly, it's a confirmation to this image, to this message. Let me get one more. I'm going to close out this live after this, and I'll be back. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. You've been on here for a minute. I love it, though. Let's see. Literally have to go outside. It's time to go outside, suited to the powerful piece of nature where you are and feel at one with your habitat. I was literally just thinking I have to go outside or something. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. At the top, we have friendship that comes out. Fairies and humans need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Better yet, your soul tribe. The heart of it. Ask for help. Angels and celestials. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. And for now, my loves, that is the message. I will be back with another message, yes, today. But I do have to go outside. And I will see you on the next live. Ciao, baby.